Welcome to a special edition of Thai PBS World, which continues to keep track on the ongoing clashes between Thai and Cambodian forces along their common border. And today we have the honor of speaking to Cherdchai Chaivaivid, the Thai Permanent Representative to the United Nations, who just attended a special meeting of the UN Security Council held to discuss the ongoing conflicts between the two countries. And Ambassador Cherdchai gave a very interesting perspective on the just concluded meeting of the UN Security Council and the outcome of this meeting. Ambassador Cherdchai, thank you very much for joining the program. From your perspective, why do you think the Cambodian government found it necessary to ask the UN Security Council to convene a special session to discuss the conflicts between Thailand and Cambodia? What do you think Cambodia aimed to achieve with this special meeting?
I think, first of all, every member state of the United Nations has the right to appeal to the Security Council to convene a meeting of this nature to discuss and most importantly to listen to what stakeholders in such conflict has to say about what is going on from each perspective. I think it provides a good opportunity not only for Cambodia but for Thailand as well to present the fact that we have, to make sure that our policy is being heard and understood by members of the Security Council. So to answer your question, I think not only for Cambodia, but for Thailand, convening such a meeting is very important. Under such situation, to make sure that an outlet is there and you have a bunch of audience who can make decisions, who can listen to what you have to say about, your role in such particular conflict, and to recommend what you should do next going forward to resolve the conflict. So I think that's pretty much the idea of having an emergency meeting.
I see. I mean, you yourself and your counterpart from Cambodia each made their case before the council, right? And then the members of the council, 15 of them, add their opinions and ask questions. But what was your key message in your statement to the meeting?
I made clear on a few points. First of all, and I think it's one of the most important elements in my statement, is that Thailand always considered Cambodia as a close neighbor, a close member of our ASEAN family, and at no point in the past decades that we wanted to harm Cambodia. But I did admit the very fact that, as neighbors, you tend to have problems. You have a fair share of disagreements. You have a fair share of challenges. You have a fair share of things that both of you do not always agree on. But violence is not the answer, and it will never be the answer to such conflict.
I see.
Dialogue is a way forward, is the answer, is the platform that we should give the priority. So that's basically my first message. Second message, what Cambodia did to our people, especially on July 24th, is unacceptable. It's wrong. It's a grave violation of the international law. That's why we are here. That's why we are having this conversation, because we are condemning Cambodia in the strongest possible terms. You cannot kill our people. This is not okay. Attacks on hospital, houses, gas stations, convenience stores, it's not okay. And I made that point clear. So that's our main second message. And last message, on the whole, I think it's important for both countries to resume talks, to go back to the table. It's important, and we urge Cambodia to cease hostilities immediately and resume talks. So that is our basic position.
I see. And I
And of
understand.
course, along the way, connect all these dots. We had a chance to present evidence. We had a chance to walk them through, members of the Security Council, to walk them through the chronology of what happened since the May 28th, and to make sure that they understand where we are in terms of our broad policy towards them resolving the conflict.
I see. Ambassador Cherdchai, I understand that in your statement, you emphasize Thailand's preference for bilateral dialogue between the two countries to resolve the conflict. But on the other hand, the Cambodians seem to want to internationalize the issue, right? At one point in the statement made by the Cambodian representative, he called for the intervention by the UN Security Council, such as forming a fact-finding mission and then taking over the issue as the mediator in whatever form. But what was the response from the members of the council? Were they responsive to such role suggested by Cambodia for the UNSC?
I don't think the Security Council will go that far in that direction, in the sense that what Cambodian wants at this point is for the Security Council to basically to take this case and issue a resolution. A resolution by the Security Council is important because it's legally binding.
Yeah.
And once there is a resolution, all concerned are committed to implement that resolution. But it's not possible for the Security Council to look at what Cambodia is requesting at this point, because bilateral mechanisms are still in place between Thailand and Cambodia, which have yet to be exhausted. So, the best way forward is to, of course, cease immediately hostilities and go back to resuming discussion between both countries. That is the best way forward. And if you can't do that, that is ASEAN.
Okay.
Regional diplomacy.
Okay. So
at work.
So in practical terms, what do you think is the most important outcome of the emergency meeting of the Security Council?
I think the most important element of this meeting is for both sides to present, where they are coming from in terms of the root cause of the conflict. Of course, and you have to respect what Cambodia has been saying, because they must have their own reasons why they are basically killing our people. And they explain the reason why they are not satisfied with the existing regime that we have between both of our countries. That is the memorandum of understanding, both countries signed in the year 2000, and the manner that both countries, especially Thailand, has implemented that MOU in the past 25 years. The grievances that they have prior to the May incident, so on and so forth. I think, I think it's important for both sides to speak and to listen and to hear what members of the council have to say about this, and we did. And I think it was important that the council made comments. Each single member of the council issue a statement during the course of the meeting. So we heard from them too what they wanted us to do going forward. And the collective voice that I heard across the room is to go back to talk between us, two countries, and work closely using the good office of the ASEAN presidency of ASEAN chair to find a way out. Something that is something that normal for both countries to pursue in near terms.
I see. Ambassador Cherdchai, it's interesting that you started your statement to the meeting with reference to what you said was Thailand's contribution to Cambodia's peace process and the nation building and development, and in the aftermath of the country's internal stripes, the civil war, and how Thailand was instrumental in helping Cambodia join ASEAN, right? So what kind of message you want to send with these remarks?
It's plain and simple. We never had any problem with you. And we want, it's the best interest of Thailand to have a stable Cambodia, to have a stable Myanmar, to have a stable, neighbors, a stable set of neighbors. And, we have always been there for our neighbors. is clear. Since the start, take for instance, in the case of Cambodia, from their independence in 1953, we were instrumental in resolving the conflict, the civil war that had happened for God knows how many years in Cambodia, that eventually led to Paris peace agreements in 1991, and of course the extension to ASEAN as a member in 1999. And Thailand was the driving force in getting Cambodia where it was in at the back end of 1999. That is one member of ASEAN. So no, we only want good things for Cambodia.
The last question, Ambassador Cherdchai. I mean, as a diplomat, I believe that you have a strong conviction with diplomacy in resolving the conflicts we're having with Cambodia. Now, if you have a chance to talk directly to the Cambodian government, what message you want to send to them?
I think it's the same message that I already read out in my statement. That is to stop hostilities. That is to make sure that Cambodia is committed to the cause of peace. That is to make sure that they are ready to get back to dialogue in good faith. That would be my plain and simple message to any friends in Cambodia.
All right. Thank you very much, Ambassador Cherdchai.
Thank you for having me.
Okay.